Hello and welcome back to Entertain This. It's a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games. My name's Tom. With me I have
Mitch.
And nobody. Hayden. Hello? No? All right. But we have a replacement, a better looking version. We have Hobart.
Hey, I can pretend to be Hayden. Does Hayden sound like this? I'm not afraid of worms. I like worms. You can't tell their tops from their bottoms. My name's Hayden.
Yes, that is exactly how he sounds.
Perfect.
But just, act like you snorted some Ritalin.
And then you got to go meh at the end.
And go, meh. And then you too can be Hayden Brandon.
Nice.
So we're here with our buddy Hobart. He's a actor, composer, writer. He's done over 1,000 live shows, hosts a live bingo event, and he's a Ryan Reynolds lookalike. And looking at him on Mitch's phone, I believe him.
Very accurate statements, boys. Well done.
We try on the show to be factual and punctual and have it together. The doorbell camera just went off, so Hayden's probably running up the stairs right now for this show. But Hobart, do people just tell you, like, dude, you just look like Ryan Reynolds, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to get a job doing that.
Yep. I mean, it's been going on for over a decade now since I've been an adult, and Ryan and I have looked alike for quite some time now. I guess we're kind of veering off now that we're both reaching a certain age, but I've been rocking this for a while, and in 2017, I finally decided it would be kind of funny after I did a body double gig for him that I should write a movie about me looking like Ryan Reynolds. So the first I Am Ryan script came out in 2017, and I started pitching it right away, but you know how Hollywood is. It took, how many years has it been? 9? So about 9 years to make this thing.
That's impressive that it's gotten to that point. Does Ryan know you're making the movie? Do you talk to him?
At this point, I think so. I honestly do. We've not spoken. The best thing he can do, because it's a movie of flattery. It's really cool. We all like him very much. And it'd be impossible for his people not to know at this point, because you've seen me. I post at Big Sushi Vampire all the time at Van City Reynolds. I'm always posting, messing with him. And now the movie's gaining a lot of traction in the industry and stuff. People are really kind of enthused about it. So if his people don't know, they've done a terrible job. If he doesn't know, I get it. He's busy. He's got a soccer team. He's got a gin company. He owns a phone company. So I get it, but he knows.
Somebody in his whole camp and career and group know.
I think as an actor, that's how you know it's over, when you come out with your own like booze. That's when they transition like entrepreneurship. It's just like, I'm done with the big movies. I'm just gonna make gin or tequila or something and sell it,
or own a soccer team.
Lord have mercy. Hey, there's Hayden. Hayden, I did an impersonation of you earlier.
Oh yeah, was it good?
Oh no, I was way off. I just heard your voice. I thought you were That's my bad.
Is it?
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, and my headphones squealed too.
Welcome back to the podcast, Hayden.
Yeah, traffic, right?
Yeah, all 4 miles of it.
Yeah. All right. What are we talking
Hayden,
about?
this is Hobart.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
And for this minor interruption, I'll introduce you to him. He's a musician, actor, host, and writer, and has done 1,000 live concerts, probably plus at this point.
Wow.
And as you can see by the guitars behind him, he's no slouch. He does a live bingo show, and he's doing a movie called I Am Ryan.
That is awesome.
It is. What a crazy life. I grew up playing music, moved out here to Hollywood with my band to try and make it, worked as a studio musician, did a bunch of video game music and, movies and TV scores and all that fun stuff, and now I'm in movies, which is nuts. Who would let me do that?
Video game music, you say?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yeah.
Have we broached that subject?
We haven't broached it. I had one more question about the I Am Ryan, and that was people had reached out to Ryan Reynolds to cameo as a lookalike for you.
Yes. No, he has not. And if he keeps his mouth shut, he's done the right job, because if he lambasts the movie, he's gonna, it won't be great. If he loves the movie, it'll be great for me. But if he does nothing, then that's probably the worst thing that could happen. So if he stays quiet, it's good for him. But that's bad. If he just says one thing about it, this movie, that's a $100 million movie overnight. That's crazy.
Because there's no such thing as bad publicity.
That's true.
Right.
Because you win either way. If Ryan Reynolds is like, this movie sucks, this is stupid, and everybody's gonna be like, is it? As they pull it up to watch it, and as you laugh your way to the bank.
Yeah,
versus Ryan Reynolds like, go watch it, and all the Ryan fans are like, oh my god, I'll do whatever you say, Ryan Reynolds, as they pull it up and watch it, and he laughs his way to the bank.
You got to find a way to rage bait him into commenting on it.
we've thought about it, but we like him. That's the problem. He's a nice guy. He's Canadian. I don't know if you guys know. Canadians are generally very nice people.
Except for hockey players.
We've been, hey, they're nice after the game. They're nice.
They shake hands.
They shake hands.
Yeah. But I'm sure he's a great guy, and I wouldn't want to get on his bad side either. So
no,
I get it.
He's a nice guy.
But I like to encourage chaos, though. That's kind of my thing. So
true. I mean, the movie's chaos. It's crazy. I basically steal his identity unknowingly. My character does. Brian Reynolds. You like that little thing?
Yeah.
So I'm just a doofus in the movie. I don't know what's going on. I have ulterior motives, and the easy manager Henry, he's the one dragging me along to do all these things that Ryan would not do in Hollywood.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Van Wilder too. Is
yeah.
that one of them?
Yeah.
Was he in the one?
Yeah, he just did the one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
he did the one. But I've been saying, and everybody I've been talking to, they're like, if you get a sequel, there's a really good chance that he would show up in the sequel, just in like a bar or something, and give me a look. There's a good chance at that point, if we get to a sequel, that it could happen.
The sequel is he makes it big, and he has like an intern, and it's actually just Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And the whole time you're just Van Wilder, like doing the Van Wilder. It's just like, write that down. And it's like you just go, and Ryan's like, oh yes sir. As he just follow. And it just has to be like, you know, a 2-second like shot. It's just like, and everybody just be like, cinema.
Have you seen a Million Ways to Die in the West?
Yeah.
Have we talked about that yet? Okay. So you know that part where like somebody just randomly gets shot in a bar and it's like a cutaway for like 3 seconds and it's Ryan Reynolds. And it was enough for you to be like, wait a minute, was that? And it was already
right.
gone.
Brad Pitt in Deadpool. His head blows up. Or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, because he pays him back for Bullet Train.
Does he?
Yeah, because
right.
Brad Pitt like takes that Ryan Reynolds' place on the train, and like they're just like all tell like what like a horrible person he was.
Yeah.
And at the very end of the movie, he, like answers the phone. He's like, "What?" And it's like, "Hey."
I love it. Yeah,
that is funny.
There's got to be some way you can insert your life into his.
Surely.
Take it over. Like, what is it? Talented Mr. Ripley? Just do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We don't need Ryan Reynolds. We need Brian Reynolds.
That's right.
You guys need a little Brian Reynolds in your life.
I think we do.
You know what Tom's last name is?
Reynolds.
Yeah, okay. Did you already discuss that?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right.
I'll cameo as me in the movie, and no one will get it.
You definitely look like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Well, if I still had hair, maybe.
No.
We already talked pre-recording. He would just be an older, taller Jason Statham.
Ooh, him? No, he's Meth Pete Davidson. We've already talked about that.
Hobart, feel free to make fun of this man as much.
No,
as
I'm enjoying the banter. I've been stuck up in the studio and stuff like that, so I'm excited to talk to humans. This is great.
Awesome. All right, so I'm interested in game music. What games have you done music for?
Yeah, so the big one that you would remember, there's two big ones that you would remember. So one was Watch Dogs.
Oh,
Watch Dogs. I got a banger in there, and that song was dead. That song was doing nothing. It'd been out for like 4 or 5 years. And then I got in touch with Go DIY, which is a licensing company, and they took the song and they put it on Watch Dogs, so that blew up. And then the fun one was I did all the composing with a guy named Julian Soul for Deadpool, which is funny. Deadpool the video game before actually Deadpool the movies came out, and so that was really cool to do. That was like my first big video game, Deadpool. And then I snuck into like Ages of Empires, just additional music and things like that.
No way, that's so awesome. Yeah, we haven't talked to a game. So you wrote songs and they just kind of took it and adapted it. You haven't written a song necessarily straight for a game.
No, straight for a game for Deadpool for sure.
Okay.
Watch Dogs, they took my music and just put it in there, but the Deadpool stuff was all original compositions for that.
Did you have to write variants for these songs depending on like the game tempo or anything like that? Nope, just
no. They said go wild with Deadpool. It was so dynamic and weird anyway that they were just like just give us what you got and we'll work around it, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
That's really
they
nice
just gave me
to
the prompts and I just did it.
Sweet. Was it just you doing your own music, or did you have like some musicians come in and like add a little bit here and there, or were you like the supervisor or whatever?
Or he's like Tom Schultz and he just played all the music, all the instruments himself.
Yeah. So I did all the music in the very beginning, and so I sent all the tracks and the compositions out to who did it? High Noon. High Noon was in charge, and then a dude from High Noon took it, and then if he wanted to add tracks on top of it, he sure could, and he did. I like changed up the drums and stuff because I come from like a rock and roll background,
right?
And if you listen to those soundtracks, you'll hear me playing guitar and stuff, but the drums are like more early millennial techno. A lot of them, like
yeah.
Jason Statham would love it over there. It's kind of that.
He drives in a black Jaguar and he's just going, just bumping his head back and forth, jiggling some loose change.
I dig it. Yeah. I just like music for games. I understand because from the entertainment aspect, I come from like the writing background. So like having to write basically like 6 different through lines for a scene, you know, depending on what the player character decides to do. I wonder like if it's similar for music, and I've always wanted to have that conversation with somebody. So
yeah, and I think you're absolutely right. It is. It's adaptive to what the player chooses and stuff.
Yeah.
But with that game, there wasn't a ton of like options. It was like
linear.
You have to go beat this boss.
Yeah.
It was very linear. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Is there any video game series that you're a fan of that you would like to write music for?
I got mad at Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty. I got mad at them the last couple of years because I thought the music was like I wasn't like overwhelmed by it. I know the dude who does it does a great job, but like I really want to step in and shake that thing up. Call of Duty I love, and they deserve a new sound.
They deserve a better game.
I do a lot of stuff.
We've talked at length about Call of Duty.
Don't get it started. Don't get it started,
Well,
man.
How many COD fans do we get?
That's true.
Can I pitch one thing? Do you guys remember when Battle Royale like first came out and it was like 2017 or 2016, something like that, and you had to own the disc to play it?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
Versus just online crap.
Yeah.
That was so good. Like it was just like you had that one place you just tried to survive. You would just hide in the bathroom if you were like me.
Yeah.
Or a bush
that
if
was
you're like
amazing.
me.
Yeah, that was amazing. And then when they put it online for everybody for free, I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It slowly went downhill. That first year of Warzone, that's where we peaked. So
It was a hell of a time to be alive.
It was a great time, boys. We had a nice run.
Have you played Doom?
Yeah, I used to play Doom on the computer, not lately, but IDDQD, ADKFA, all the cheat codes for the computer. Yeah.
The Doom soundtrack is the 2016 Doom or something like that. I think it's a force to contend with. I can't remember the composer. Yeah, the composer, I can't remember his name, but he's like legendary for video game composers, and he's incorporated chainsaw whirs into the guitar riffs. So it just sounds as metal as it can be. It's pretty epic.
I love it.
Yeah,
I think that's fantastic. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. I
play
love
the
it.
game. It really enhances the experience. I highly
Well,
recommend.
it's the same with movies. Like if the soundtrack is bumping and you're having a good time, it's great. Like Interstellar is fantastic because of that. Friday Night Lights, you remember, was crazy. Even if we go back to Varsity Blues, you boys remember when Foo Fighters came in on that?
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it.
She's got a boner.
Football.
The tent.
Football,
I give
Texas.
her tent. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hans Zimmer, he's probably like the best composer I could think of right now.
Howard Shore.
And he knows what he wants. It's like simplistic, but it's not. It's so easy to follow and great. So good.
Yeah.
Well, in any game or movie or show, when the music can either make you feel something, get your heart racing because you're like excited, that's good music.
Well, so somebody explained to me that music composition for film shouldn't be like a jingle. I like John Williams, but his music is essentially a character to the films. You know what I mean? They're so pronounced.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hans Zimmer, you don't realize that you're listening to music when the intensity of movies are happening, and it just amplifies. So
exactly. It makes or breaks it. And Hans is different than John Williams. John Williams is a spectacle. That dude just puts up like Disney style music, you know, and you're like, you get pumped because it's Jurassic Park and whatever. But yeah, Hans sneaks it in and it goes on for a while. And the tempo raises just a little bit per second or wild stuff.
Yeah.
But John Williams is like, you're going to remember this for the rest of your life.
It won't get out of your head.
Like every time you see a beach in your head, you're going to hear, da-na.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still make words to the Jurassic Park theme song in my head.
What do you say? I stole Chris Pratt. What do you say?
I'm a dinosaur, run away or I'll eat you.
Yeah. Mine is dinosaurs are real.
Yeah. I'm a dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur. Run away or I'll eat you.
Oh, have you seen the John Williams where they do Duel of the Fates?
No.
where they dubbed in like the most bizarre lyrics.
Oh yeah, like avocado toast.
It's just shouting random stuff like in like that chant, and it's just like the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. No,
I love it.
well, cool. Man, you got such a wide berth of
Of topics that we could discuss, and we're condensed on time.
I was gonna say, because you started, or you've done music for video games. You're doing a movie now. You've done writing stuff for different things. How did you start with all this? Like, what kind of got you into the music? Okay.
Yeah. So it's Phil Collins' fault. Let's be real. Like, I grew up in a musical household. Mom played piano. My uncle allegedly went to Berklee School of Music to play bass. Allegedly. I've seen the man play bass. I love him, but no. I think he went to Berklee in California or something like that. Confused it.
Okay.
Still haven't seen a transcript.
I was surrounded by music my whole life, and I grew up listening to the Beach Boys and Motown and stuff. And when I went and saw Phil Collins in 4th grade at the Round in Illinois, I grew up in Illinois, in Champaign-Urbana.
Hey,
and
I got a family from there, so that's cool. A lot of corn.
I grew up in the corn. My new album's called "Don't Die in Illinois." By the way, we'll get to that. But,
That's a great name.
Yeah, it's a pretty ripping album. But I saw the Round in 4th grade of him just killing it, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's what I want to do."
Mm-hmm.
And I got into like soundtracks right then, like Batman Forever and everything.
Yeah.
And it was so good. And so I just started playing. I got into the percussion, in the school band, like 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and I started playing drums, like drum set then. And then I taught myself how to play guitar, and then my brother's like, "Ooh, you want to play in my band?" And so I started playing with him and his high school buddies. Yeah. And then they're like, "Did you know you could sing?" I'm like, "I didn't know I could sing." Turns out I can sing. Nice. So so it just kind of built from there, and I started playing in bands and moved out to LA to chase down the dream. And while I was out here, it was like, well, I can't play music all the time. We can't tour all the time. Maybe I should do some commercials. I'll try. Yeah. So I started putting myself out to auditions, and that was back in the day, like when you went into auditions, like you had to drive there and sit in a room. And but for me, I've got that weird charisma thing where it's like, we don't know what you have, but we're going to hire you. So like when I went into the room, it was 50-50. Mm-hmm. If I got in the room with the casting director from like 2012 to like 2020, I was getting the job 50% of the time, which is insane stat. 50% I did so many commercials.
It works every time.
Right. And then when the pandemic hit, we were doing video things, and now it's like I never get hired. It's like 1 out of every 1,000 auditions now for a commercial.
Do you have like a
but that's how it started.
Do you have like a troop of friends that you work with?
No
projects with? Nope. No friends.
No. There's 2 or 3 guys that I really like out here, but we never work together because either they're bad luck and they're just my buddies, or they're just not quite like there, skill wise, which is sad, but they're my buddies.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
so do I.
They'll be at my premiere. They're great people, but they're just not firing on all cylinders, Yeah. And so I wish I had a troop of dudes that I could lean on. I don't.
I wish I did too.
Yeah, your buddy's there, but the director
are they though?
The director and I are close. Carl Jackson Studios. Him and I we talk every day. We're super close. So we got this project, which is cool.
Yeah. So did you ask all like the
No, we had just started when you got here.
The money questions. All right, let me ask all the producer stuff for your project.
Yeah.
He likes to be the technical nerd.
He likes to ask the boring questions. We'll ask the fun ones later.
You are a producer of this project.
Yeah. Great question.
So when you came in, you had a budget in mind. Where is it from where you started to where it is now? Is it better or worse?
It's actually better. So what we did, what was different was, so I pitched the movie to Carl Jackson Studios because they hired me to do like a small acting part in another movie. And I was just talking to him and we became friends, and I pitched the movie and I said, this is not going to be expensive to make. It's not going to break the bank. It's viral because it mentions Ryan Reynolds so many times, especially the marketing. Yeah. We can do this in like probably a 2-week shoot. Yeah. And that was like within a minute, he's like, let's do it. And so he got the money together. We did it in like 2 weeks, and we shot it way under budget because we're running around LA. Everything's local. Yeah. All the actors are pretty new. They're pretty new actors, so we weren't breaking the bank with that. I wasn't getting paid because I wrote it, and I own 50% of the movie now. I wrote it, I acted in it, I composed. So I said, don't pay me. Just let me keep 50%, which nobody gets. Yeah. And he's like, cool. all my money's on the back end, which is great,
Yeah.
which I'm totally cool with because all my music is going to be getting royalties too. So we came in way under budget, so we took everything and put it to marketing. So that's why we have all these amazing commercials coming out next week before the movie starts. Like that whole week leading up, it's just like Dallas, Texas, Los Angeles, New York. They're just going to be, millions of impressions. So we did a good job on that.
What's your avenue through for these commercials? Is it like Instagram? Is it YouTube?
Oh, television. So actual
Straight up TV.
Like Hulu, Netflix, ABC, NBC, CBS. It's all the stations. Like he sent me the list. Like this is all Carl Jackson stuff.
No.
But yeah. So like if you're sitting there watching Netflix or whatever, and you're in LA and you have advertisements, you don't pay for the good one.
Like me.
You're gonna see
Like us, yeah.
like all of us. So you'll see it.
So you guys put some big money into it. That's awesome.
I'm going to edit his IMDb, and at the end, I'm just going to write shrewd businessman.
Yeah.
Seriously, and that's where it's at, because in the filming process nowadays, there's so many wasted dollars on set nowadays, especially like you can use AI to fill out some things that you need help with and whatever. You can spend most of your money on marketing if you're smart about it. And that we were super shrewd, and me not taking money up front was the big thing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And you said that Jackson guy was your marketing dude on top of an executive as well?
Yep, it's his studio, so he's in charge. He has a team under him, and I've never met any of them, but I've talked to them by email.
Yeah.
But it's just, he's got a team. Apparently, he's killing it.
And it's going to distribute where?
What do you mean?
So it's in theaters?
Yeah, so we're starting in theaters. 3 cities to start with right now. We've got LA, New York, and Dallas. We're doing the premiere in Los Angeles. And if it goes well over the first weekend, first probably 4 or 5 days, all the theaters have it. I don't know if you guys know how the distribution works. So all the theaters have it. All of them have signed on. There's 2,000 theaters that are like, let's do it. But we won't do it because we can't officially market in those, what do you call them? Those areas efficiently with the money. So we don't want to lie to them and be like, yo, we're going to, we marketed in Tuscaloosa.
Right.
Yeah, we marketed in Athens, Georgia. No, we didn't. No, we did not. So we're not going to lie about that. So, yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. But if it does decent in those first 5 days, will the distribution, they'll kick it up? Okay.
Yeah, and this is one of those, it's an indie film, so it's not like Star Wars comes out with us May 22nd. Everybody knows and has to kill. We can leak this out for a year because it's like a Napoleon Dynamite thing. It's just going to hopefully just keep going.
Yeah. And Napoleon Dynamite's a great example of that.
It's a really close example of what we did.
Sweet. Well, I mean, do you have streaming rights for it already?
No.
No.
There's a bidding war, and we made sure that. So we have places that want it right now, but hopefully it does well in the theater, so that at the end of it we can be like, well.
Tack on another meal.
Your original offer was this. Here's the counter. Because as you can see from these returns, we're no slouches.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the goal. So I think it's kind of cool. Everybody has been asking, they're like, well, how did you write it? How did you act in it and compose it and have your fingers in it like a producer? It's like, well, it was my baby. It wasn't weird for me to do all that. I wanted to, and I'll probably never get to do it again. So it's awesome.
What's the shoot style? Is it like a mockumentary?
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely. Obviously we don't know that the camera's there. It's not that kind of mockumentary, but it is the single camera shoot as much as you can from all angles. I hate that. I want to, next movie I do, I'm going to have 2 or 3 cameras running at all times.
But man, is it expensive.
It is so cheap.
Yeah. Well, you get so many cameras, you got to do the data wrangling and the syncing and all this other mess. It gets a little out of control, but I mean, I get it.
It is. You're right. But from this point of view, I'm like, we need more cameras. Yeah.
More on me, please.
Right. Great questions, guys. Great questions, by the way.
Well, thank you. You're not just saying that, are you?
No. I mean, I'm pretty used to the junket where it's just like, I get the same questions over and over. You guys are hitting a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, I only ask what I want to know.
Ask you some questions.
Yeah, I had another production question. Locations. Okay, so you said you ran around rampant throughout LA and stuff. How was your location release method? Was it official? Can we say that? No. Those are the best shoots.
Stealing shots.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hayden.
Every time they got done, he just popped his collar, put on some sunglasses, and went, "We're filming a movie," and then ran away.
We're done. Yeah. No, there are some spots where, of course, you have to get permits and things like that. So we took care of our due diligence. But obviously, some people are going to pop up in the movie that we didn't, they're not going to know they're in a movie. They'll probably never see it. But it's going to be funny if they do, and they'll be like, "Hey."
Yeah, your French connection the hell out of this.
They should know, the spots where we were at, like, we got to shoot on Hollywood Boulevard. We got to shoot all over the San Fernando Valley and stuff. So if you pop into the movie, congratulations.
Sweet. Well, and then demand some money.
Yeah. Good luck finding me. Aha!
I'm not even real.
I think the earnestness behind productions that are like that, like, "Ooh, we're not supposed to be here," that kind of like ups the level of energy and makes things a little bit more exciting and efficient. So, because I've been on sets that are like that, like, let's wrap it up, guys. Let's go.
It's like, let's do this fast.
Let's go before anybody official shows up.
Yeah. Well, LA's having a tough time right now with permits and everything, trying to get people to get permits because it starts at $900. So imagine just shooting a music video legally in LA. And you're on your own and be like, yeah, it starts at $900 per location. And if you block out the street or the sidewalk, it's like we have to have a cop come. So it's wild stuff. Like, I paid for permits before. I shot a sitcom pilot last year, and that was insane. The cops were super cool, but like the permit people it was tough.
So LA's a nightmare.
So just to, I guess, I'm sure people are probably listening. It's like permits. It's like, $900 for the permit. It's like, what does the permit get you? Like, how much time do you get to film at a location?
Yeah. So technically you get like four days, I think. I think they give you 4 days to do it. And you have to be very exact on what times you're going to be filming. And just to notify like the police and stuff, which is basically all security stuff, I guess. It seems like a racket to me, but thankfully I do believe the current administration's trying to cut down or get rid of if you have like less than 30 people on the set.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to help us out, which is cool.
Yeah.
But
Atlanta has really good like grants and gigs for like micro budget productions and stuff, and in fact, like we looked at one for a thing that me and Mitch were looking into to shoot, and like we were going to close down a road, and I think it was $350 for like the whole day.
Yeah,
and it was exactly what we needed.
That's all we needed was for a day, but it was going to be like a 4-lane highway.
So. Yeah, so cops involved and everything.
That's a pretty good deal. You shut it down, $350. That's not bad at all.
And like you get tax breaks and all sorts of cool stuff in Georgia. So and then now they're down to like city tax breaks on top of the state tax breaks. So
wow. Yeah. Well, it's still booming. You hear all this stuff with AI and everybody's losing their jobs and whatnot, but it's still moving. Atlanta's still a very good place to shoot.
It is. I think the industry in Georgia's kind of dwindled a little bit. I don't think it bounced back as well as other places have after COVID.
Well, I know they're filming Man of Tomorrow right around kind of close to where I live. Oh, yeah? They're filming something for it. That's cool. I don't know what, but.
Well,
I have a serious question.
Along with Tulsa King.
Okay.
And my headset just died.
All right, we'll take it off.
So I can't hear anyway?
You can hear him on the phone. I believe in you.
No, you can't.
All right. That's a fancy headset that you got to charge.
Turtle Beaches from forever ago.
Yeah, old school Xbox.
My question is, can you explain to us your passion for bingo?
Yeah. Okay, so it all started in 2019. I auditioned for this bingo game called Live Play Bingo, where I just sent in my tape, right? Mm-hmm. Not thinking I would get anything, but I've heard they're like, you could be a good host someday. I think it's because I'm 6'2" and I have all my teeth and I talk a certain way.
Those are the requirements.
Yes. Right. So this thing comes up and I don't hear anything for a little while, and then the pandemic hit. And I can't tour anymore. There's no acting gigs out here. Everything is kind of shut down. I think I did like a jeans modeling thing once for like 7 jeans during that time. That was it. And they called and they said, "We'd love you to come in." And it was February, like right after the Super Bowl or something like that. Come into studio. We're going to audition people. And everybody's kind of nervous because, COVID.
Right.
So I go into this huge room to audition, and there's like super good hosts there, like really good hosts. And I'm like, oh, there's no way I'll get this because I don't know what I'm doing. So I get in there and I'm like, all right, B7, we're in heaven. Oh, yay. This is for cute. All right, we're going to And so I did a really bad job.
Yeah.
But the CEO and the COO at the time were sitting there.
Yeah.
And they're watching me do this. And then I'm like, oh, cool guitar. Whose guitar is that? Because, it's me.
Yeah.
And it was literally this guitar. It was like a Baby Taylor. And
Nice.
he's like, oh, the CEO was like, it's a Baby Taylor. Do you play? And I was like, do I? So I think they hired me because they said, they're like, you're not a host. We'll make you a host. You've got something. See, I was in the room again. And right. And they just wanted to find cool people to hang out with. So they hired 7 people that were like official hosts that have been doing it. And this guy. Now, fast forward 6 years later, Live Play Bingo is huge. I host every single day.
Wow.
Like you guys can see over here, because this is in video. See that huge screen over in my corner there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I host from my house now. I used to go into the studio every day and host, like drive from my house. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But now I host from my studio in the morning from 7 to 9 every morning. And arguably, I'm their biggest host. And I'm the last one standing from the original group, which is crazy.
Well, what's your trick to make bingo exciting? Because my experience is Christmas bingo, and I hate it. I hate it. It's a nightmare.
Those old women get really, really angry.
The demographic is different than you think. So it's like Gen Z all the way to the greatest generation talking about, World War II. So it's wild. The gap is huge. So there's a chat room inside of it so people can talk to me while I'm live hosting the game.
Okay.
So we're just interacting the whole time. I have a bingo gang called the Ocean Mafia, the biggest, baddest bingo gang on the planet. So I was like the Johnny Cash of bingo. And I have all these ne'er-do-wells and ruffians and people that have been in prison and they just play bingo with me. So I've got like the rough group. And
watch out for the bingo crowd.
And they're addicts, which is a good thing. You can be addicted to good things, and this is a social game. So I host it every day, live play bingo. If you tell your spouses about it, they will get addicted. It's a free game, but there's a lot of bells and whistles. They're really good at it. They come from like slot machine, like casino stuff. They're good at it.
Yeah.
So when you play it, you're going to want to stay.
Okay. What do you get if you win? What if I bingo?
So it's like a video game.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep leveling up, obviously. So you get the dopamine hits where you're like, oh, cool, I leveled up. You get like new avatars. You get like new typing fonts, things of that nature.
Oh, sweet.
But it's a free game. So we give out Amazon gift cards every hour to like random player. That's it. And sometimes we'll do like sweepstakes giveaways and stuff. But with the rule changes, now we have like a real casino bingo and real casino slot machine. Like we have all sorts of stuff. But like I'm OG. I still host free bingo every day.
That's awesome.
So it's been awesome.
That's great. What do you host it on? What's the thing called, the platform?
So it's an app. So Live Play Bingo is on your phone. It's on your tablet. It's on Android, Apple. So people just play on their phones typically, but they can play on their iPad or whatever.
Man, I wasn't expecting bingo to come out in this conversation. So
No.
what else do you do?
But it's a huge part of my life. No, and people are always like, "Oh man, you do so many things." It's like, well, they're all interconnected. It's all entertainment.
Yeah.
It's all based off of my cool factor with music. And then they're like, "Oh, cool. So you can act because you pretend to, sing and play." I was like, "Well, it's not pretending, but yeah, pretty much. I just tell stories. That's it."
I think good actors are just people that are not afraid to embarrass themselves, And
You got to emote, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. I would totally fall flat. You should see some of our early live recordings.
Those are bad.
Yeah.
He's also written
we were
3
all
books.
bad. We were all bad. Yeah. We're all bad when we start, and we think we're not. We're doing okay. No, we were all trash at one point.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was terrible.
Yeah, we were pretty bad.
Over 5.5, 6 years, we've gotten better.
We have. We've stuck through this. I don't know why, but we have.
We figured out it's okay to make fun of each other while we're recording.
A lot of people told us just quit, and we didn't listen.
We
We're too
got stubborn.
We didn't listen. So.
Just give it up. I was playing. I see the Power Rangers in the background there.
Oh no! Here we go.
The people at home can't see this, but there are some Power Rangers up in the background. And my only connection to that is obviously I watched it when I was a kid, but I met Zach, the black helmet Power Ranger, at one of my shows once. He came and watched me play, and I came off stage, and there he was. There was Zach, the Power Ranger. I was like, "Holy smokes, what's up, dog?"
It's like you're the original Black Ranger.
Which Zach is, so for the original one?
Yeah.
Okay.
From Mighty Morphin.
I don't know enough.
He's not cool.
He doesn't care about Power Rangers. He had a horrible childhood.
I did.
He was forced to read and go outside. Me and Mitch got to sit inside, watch Power Rangers and Batman. And
Yeah.
Yep, Capri Suns and Hostess. That's right.
I did have some Capri Suns.
But did you ever have any Sunny D?
No, that was more expensive than Capri Suns.
Yeah, but there's a lot more sugar too.
Yeah.
Did you guys do the Florida edition or the California edition, Sunny D?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know there was additions.
I think mine was the Florida.
I didn't have Sunny D. I had Tang.
Oh, yeah, dang.
You know what? Astronauts had it, and they had a great commercial with those orangutans.
They sure did.
Orangutan, that's right.
I don't remember really the differences of Sunny D. Like, we had it in New York.
I didn't even know there was.
And it came in like the interestingly shaped bottle, and every now and then there'd be the commercial, and the Sunny D had on sunglasses and did something cool.
I remember the kids had the Lunchables, and they had all the cool stuff, and I had like whatever wet food was in my paper
Lunchables
bag.
was such a power play back then.
Yeah, the peanut butter sandwich, the crushed chip. Yeah, but it was me.
From Illinois.
I believe it. He was a Lunchables guy.
I had the school lunch, whatever we paid for.
That's true. When the hot lunch came up, I was like, whoa, I can buy lunch?
A little square pizza.
He probably had like an in with the lunch ladies, and he's like, "Yeah, can I get that toasted?"
Man,
I did.
Everybody bullied me. Even the lunch ladies bullied me. I was lucky just to walk out with money. So.
I was. So they bullied you. They were into me, buddy. I had a great. You got to be nice to the lunch ladies, and then you get free stuff.
I don't know. I was never nice my whole life.
Yeah,
so.
Hayden's always making fun of people.
Yeah, he just can't help himself.
Dang it.
Yeah.
This is more successful, Hayden.
What? Being him?
Yeah.
All right. I want to start today. I guess I got to learn an instrument.
We don't believe you.
I don't have time.
Yeah, he
for
just
that.
had the talent. He's just like, yeah, I did band. I taught myself guitar. It's like, man, if only.
I didn't say I was any good at it, but I taught myself how to do it.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we can take a stab at our intro to our podcast.
Yeah, I have a cousin that works in Nashville, and he said he was going to do one. He did a couple, but none of them quite worked with our tempo of stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you guys like for your podcast?
Well, it sounds a little something like this.
Can you
hear that?
Yep.
Never gonna think the show's off. We're changing to something else.
Oh, now it went away.
Oh, it did?
That's weird. Yeah.
So a little something like that.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. All right.
And the reason we liked it was free.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that's a compliment. I think me, or was it you, Mitch? We mixed a whole bunch of different play tracks from different stuff together, made it work.
Yeah.
And then we compromised.
Yeah. I got you. I've only done one podcast theme song, and it was I made it sound like King of the Hill.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I love King of the Hill.
That is great.
It was dope. It was a dope song. I was like, well, this is pretty good.
I really thought it was just somebody going, "Damn it, Bobby, quit listening to my podcast."
What's the podcast?
I think it was called Southern Drawl. I think that's what it's called.
That makes
tracks.
sense.
That does track.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
plays out.
That's Mitch's other podcast.
Hey.
Yeah. I think it was this guitar. It was the white and the black dope stripy one it was that guitar I played on. I remember that. That was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. You really do have fingers in every pot. So
No, just entertainment. It's also storytelling. It's all connected.
it's still a lot more than I can do. So good for you. You should start a podcast. You know what?
Yeah, have you done that yet?
Just take that from us also.
No, I'll just say I'll do TikTok live or something and do battles against people and make quarters.
Battle? Like what? What?
So on TikTok, I just learned this today. I've seen it, but on TikTok, if you go live, you can battle people, meaning it's the side screen by side screen, and people vote for who they like better. And that's it. And then you win all the little gifts people send you, and you can make money that way. I was like, there's no stinking way. And then I looked it up, and yeah, there's some people who just battle for money. That's it.
But what do you compete with? Like your looks?
Yeah, seriously. It's just like if there's a really good looking dude or a good looking girl next to some guy sitting in the dark being creepy,
Yeah.
The girl's gonna win. So absolutely, it's like a
That makes
popularity
sense.
contest.
Yeah.
Huh.
As the guy, that tracks. That tracks.
Well, I don't think we have a shot in that, to be honest.
No.
Considering neither one of you have TikTok, I run our TikTok account, and I don't ever show
Yeah.
blackface.
Let's be real. We'd lose to Hobart.
Are you pretty adaptive to all the social mediums that are out there?
No, so I've cut it down a lot. So I use Instagram every day, as you guys know. Like, that's the big one. The Instagram, I have TikTok for the live feature because the live brings in just everybody.
Yeah.
Like, everybody all around the planet can see it. So TikTok's good for that. I have a Patreon, which I like have people subscribe to if they want like songs before they drop.
Nice.
And YouTube, of course, YouTube just because it's everywhere. But I'd say Instagram is my big thing. I stayed away from Facebook because it's just like people can get a hold of you too easily.
Yeah, I appreciate Instagram. I know it's an algorithm that pushes you to like other things that you weren't necessarily getting on the app for, but it feels so natural and it is a great time suck, you know. So
yeah,
well, that's what
it really is.
We've got X, Instagram, TikTok. What's the other one? We've got YouTube. Mostly though, I use Instagram because it can share it to Facebook and Threads, and then I use TikTok. So Instagram and TikTok are the ones I use the most, just because they're the most interactive.
I run the MySpace account. It's not doing well.
He also runs our Patreon account. You can guess how well that's doing.
Yeah, that Patreon wall's got moths flying out of it.
I noticed I was not in your top 8 on the MySpace this morning. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
Once again, Tom drops the ball.
Tom, fix that.
Let me get on it. I'm already your friend. I'm supposed to be your friend.
Wow. So, okay, this movie, that's obviously going to take up a lot of your time for the foreseeable. What's in what's down the long road for you?
yeah. So what do we got here? So live play bingo continues. There's nothing new with that for me. So I'll just keep doing that because that's kind of like, I don't want to call it my job, but that's kind of like the steady thing in my life where like I just go back to that. I do it every morning, and then I get to go do everything else, which is a lot more fun, I would say. So the bingo's not going to stop. I do have another movie coming. We're going to be filming this summer. I won't talk about it because I'm trying to get into I Am Ryan. You know, everybody to watch that. But
Gotcha.
I do have it all planned out and it's all funded and ready to go. So we'll be doing that. Other than that, not much, buddy. Just recording music and pretending I know what I'm doing.
Man,
He's doing a good job.
you still got a plan. You still got things figured out. So
Yeah.
we've talked to some people who are like, yeah, this we shot this, you know, B-roll thing under an overpass, and this is the best thing that I've ever done in my life, and I have no plan beyond this. And we're like, all right, well, that's
Right.
great.
Good luck.
We're hoping this takes me to the Oscars.
Yeah.
Good. I have no hopes of any awards for this movie or anything. It's just fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun thing to do, and I want people to laugh. And I hope they enjoy the soundtrack because that was the hardest thing to do was composing for this film. Was like I came at it with I can do rock and roll. I can do like electronic music. I got fun with it, right?
Yeah.
It's happy comedy. I ended up on marching band bossa nova. I kid you not.
Okay.
So the theme of the movie is like, like it's skeezy and weird and fun and awkward, kind of like The Office and Spinal Tap at parts.
Yeah.
But it's what worked the best was bossa nova, and then I couldn't stand it. I needed some like heavy drums in there,
Yeah.
so I put in like an HBCU marching band kind of feel to it. So you're gonna feel something. It's fun.
Did you start writing the music during production, before production, or wait till after?
I'm an idiot because I did it before,
Yeah.
during, and after, and I have so many songs I didn't use and everything. There's all the composers out there, all the new composers, guys. First, get ready for the craziest couple of months of your life. 2, don't do it until it's done.
Yeah.
Don't do it until you get the edit.
Yeah.
When you get the edit, that's when you start. Don't even worry about it. Just holy smokes, I'm an idiot. I wasted so much time.
Was it first cut or final cut when you started doing it?
The first cut is when I like the first good cut because I got it in all sorts of weird, this doesn't go here, this doesn't go here. Like it was the editor's choice, and I'm like, well, no, please, we're gonna go there, and so I had to change it.
Yeah.
With Carl, but once you start getting the edits, that's when it started.
What software do you use to compose and put it all together?
Yeah. Yep. So I am an Apple fellow myself. I use Logic Pro X. I came from the Pro Tools world, which is great for editing. They always told me, but Logic is so much easier for me. I love Logic. In my studio, I run it through like an Apogee Duet. That's the interface, and then I have like every Waves plugin on the planet now.
Man.
So that's the big stuff. And if I'm recording vocals or whatever, it's all Neumann at this part.
Yeah.
At this point.
I've little experience with sound design, and it always just gets so far beyond me. All the the noiser filters and stuff like that. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Here's the old. I've had this since 2012 when I started learning how to record. It's for everybody at home. You can't see it. It's an Akai Professional. It's like an MTK25.
Yeah.
It's an old school like MIDI keyboard, and everything you've ever heard of mine went through that at some point.
That's awesome.
I love how whatever he's going to talk about, he has the prop
He
ready.
does. He's like, let me
It's
show
just
you
like,
this.
it's immediately like, is there like a team of people beyond the camera?
Yeah.
He's got hair mousse he just pulled out. He's just restyling. He's just like, hang on.
This guy's being
I
a
got a
crowd.
Labubu here somewhere. Yeah.
There's just a team of people you can't see, and they're just like, what do we need to grab? What do we need to grab?
Handing him things.
Oh, my handlers, yeah. And that's another thing in my whole career. It's nice now. I'm handing the reins off to people because, you know, like I've never had like a PR person before. I've never had other producers helping me, marketing stuff. It's always just been kind of me just floating around, no agents, anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's been nice to get some help finally.
Yeah, I bet. I wish we could get some help.
It would be nice.
Yeah, it sure would.
I know. Shut up. But sadly, we will just continue on as we are as a trio until we make it big, hopefully one day like Hobart did.
That's right.
There you go. There you go. Just keep plugging away, baby. Somebody will find you.
Yeah, we're just along for the ride and having fun with it.
At this point, we think people are actively avoiding us.
There it is. There's the price. The algorithm, the meta. They got you.
Well, hey, maybe you'll help us out a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, if the movie blows up, this will be a really fun conversation for people to listen to. They'll be like, what's going on?
We got it on the ground.
That's right. We got it before it even came out.
That's right.
That's right. You dug me up. Big sushi vampire. You dug me up. That's great.
We had to hunt him down and drag him onto our show. But I think we don't want to take up too much more of your time, so we're going to end it off here.
Cool.
Hobart, thank you very much for being on our pokey little show and giving us a peek into your life and career. It's been a very enjoyable conversation. We hope we get to have you back on when you make it big and topple Ryan Reynolds.
That's right.
And become ultimate Brian Reynolds.
Yeah, interesting dude. I really enjoyed the conversation, and we always like to try and keep tabs on our guests, you know, just to see where they are, especially after a big project. So maybe after your movie comes out and we've all seen it, we can talk about spoilers and things like that.
Yeah.
know?
I'll come back and tell you how the premiere went. I'll be like, it was awful. This movie's terrible.
Yeah, it sucks, kid.
I can't wait.
Don't do this. Fix the music. Yeah.
Hobart, is there anything you want to plug before we sign off?
Yeah. Hey, guys. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you to Entertain This for having me on. It was a really pleasant conversation. Go follow me at Big Sushi Vampire because I'm big. I love sushi, and I devour it like a vampire, so it's Big Sushi Vampire to keep up with my shenanigans. And, yeah, we'll do it again after the movie comes out.
But you're not actually a vampire, are you?
Or is he?
I was born in 1859. I'm 167 years old.
You wear it so well.
He comes up with that so quick.
I'm about to say, he had the year and the exact age like to match.
I got something. I don't know. I got that brain, I guess.
Well, there was just a guy holding it up on a whiteboard.
Yeah, it's over there. Hey, Jerry, thanks.
All right, man. Thanks so much. We'll keep in touch, okay?
All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you later.
Thank you.
See you, Hobart.
Bye-bye.